I still think it's kind of more of the responsibility of the driver. He could just turn off his phone instead of keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you guys.
Well, I'm on both sides because what if it's an emergency, but you really can't call them at the time and it's sent through a text, then what?
Well, if it's like that, if it was a real emergency, you could always pull over on the side of the road and still be able to answer your emergency text or call instead of keep on driving and putting everybody else in danger just on the road with you or putting other people that are in the car in danger with you.
What emergency are you gonna text somebody instead of calling them? You can't text 911, can you? You can't. If somebody's like, you know, I mean, if it's an emergency, my first instinct would be to pull over, to get on the phone in the house. You know,
No, I disagree with the turning off the phone because, like, okay, let's say you're in an emergency, like somebody's trying to kill you, hypothetically, and I would be like, and then like wait for the phone to turn on, like you're like waiting, the guy's like right behind you trying to kill you, like no, like, okay, first of all, nobody's gonna turn off their phone. That's dumb. Like regardless of the situation, you know nobody's gonna go and turn off their phone. You should just be responsible and not touch it. You know, only in an emergency.
Okay, now going back to what you said, see, the problem with pulling over to the side of the road, what if you're in a traffic jam, well not a traffic jam, but you're in a 3-lane highway, everybody's going and you can't get over to either side. Then what are you gonna do?
You always take precautions before anything happens, that's why, like, if in a situation like that, you make sure it's clear enough. Always gotta be ready.
Justin.
Well, I agree with these two. I don't think the person texting the driver should be responsible, especially if they know the driver, know the other person is driving. So you should have to be smart about it.
well, I mean, like, I get what you guys are saying, but I don't think that's, I mean, if you know the person is, I mean, okay, so, again, let's say I'm texting Twin. I know Twin is driving. I know for a fact, hey, man, I'm about to roll through the Easy Mills run. Nah, man, you know, and we still, you know, I'm still texting him. What if Twin gets in a car accident, and then you know, I would feel responsible for it because I'm texting. I know he's driving, but I'm still gonna keep texting him. That's the same thing. If he were to get in an accident, like, it's still your fault. I mean, if Twin were to get hurt, we would assume it's our fault. But then if he hurt somebody else, it's not our fault. You know.
Well,
like,
then again, it's still most of that would fall back on the driver because he made the decision to text and drive at the same time. See, what he could have did was, all right, bro, I'll text you back later or something. You text him back. He can decide whether to look at it if he wants to or not. But once again, it still falls back on him. What happens?
Well, why would you even look at it then? If you're saying if it's all his fault, looking at it is taking your eyes off the road and you're not focusing on what you should be doing. You know? So you're still taking your eyes off the road. What you said was, oh, I can understand if he looks at it. So you still took your eyes off the road by looking at the phone, right? And then, hold on. And then you also said to reply to it, saying, oh, I'll text you back later. Therefore, you're still texting and driving at the same time. Go ahead, Jason.
I agree. You're tempting the person to text. Like when you text somebody, you're tempting them to grab their phone. It's not like, oh, I'll just grab it later. No, most of the time you're like, damn, I really want to see what that text says. You're not like, oh, stupid text. No, you're like, oh, I want to see what it says. It's suspensing. You're tempting the person to text you back.
So.
It needs one more person.
Hey, wingman. Wingman. You can say it to your wingman. Turn to your wingman. Have a quick conversation.
Kayla, this is what happens when keeping it real goes so hard.